Hello there. I had my foot in the grave and I took it back out so that I could make this video. I don't understand people who look at the situation with the woman in Minnesota who decided it was a good idea to stomp on her accelerator towards an ICE agent and try to run him over. An ICE agent who, by the way, had been dragged by another car just a few weeks prior, I believe. But this woman, she stomps on her gas and shoots her 4,000-pound vehicle at the guy, and the only reason that the guy didn't get run over is because she was on a patch of ice and the tires spun instead of the vehicle lurching forward. And she got shot and killed. But that's not actually what I want to talk about. What I want to talk about is the aftermath. Specifically, people talking about the situation who are saying it's a tragedy that this happened, or, basically, and I don't celebrate a woman dying and so on and so forth. You know what? No, it's not. It's not a tragedy. It's not a tragedy that someone tried to kill a police officer and the police officer shot her for trying to hurt him. She launched a 4,000-pound vehicle, failure, but still, and the guy shot her so that he wouldn't get run over by a car. I don't consider it a tragedy for a person like that to no longer be able to pull the crap that they did. This woman put herself in that situation, and she did not need to be there. She was from Colorado. How did someone in Colorado end up trying to run over ICE agents in Minnesota? It's really strange, don't you think? But yeah, she deserved what she got. And it's not a tragedy that what happened. She made a choice and she, didn't live with it. But the consequences were immediate and it was deserved. And no, I don't consider it to be a bad thing. At no point will I say that this human life had value. Her value in the end was, I'm going to try to murder someone. Oopsie, that someone murdered me back instead. Oh no. Oh, what a tragedy. Oh, it's so terrible. And some people are trying to draw some lines between that and the Ashley Babbitt situation on January 6th, the big bad fake insurrection that didn't happen. But the Ashley Babbitt, my understanding is, she was climbing through a window or looking through a window, and an officer shot her. Very different situation from you are standing right in front of a 4,000-pound vehicle that you can hear the engine revving. The tires are spinning. They are going to kill you. What do? Just stand there and go, oh, well, I can't do anything yet because I have to think about whether or not this mother has a 6-year-old child back in her home in Colorado. No, pew pew. You come after me, and it's dog eat dog. It's the rule of the law of the jungle, as they say, and it's no tragedy that this person had consequences. It's not tragic. It's not. And yeah, you know what? I will celebrate it. I will celebrate that a bad person who tried to end someone else's life had their life ended as a direct consequence of that. That is justice. That is not a tragedy. And there needs to be more justice. Because right now we are living in a lawless nation that does not do the will of the people, that screws the taxpayer, gives the money to people that don't even belong here, and just, it's constant. The list of offenses against the common man are so long that I couldn't possibly enumerate them in a video on YouTube without doing some pretty serious writing and thinking, and you'd get bored a third of the way through anyway. So no tragedy. And more of this kind of stuff needs to happen. We really do need to start going Old Testament on these people. These people have been allowed for far too long to just run roughshod over the everyman, to just do whatever they please, to violate the law, to just harm as they please because they can call you a Nazi. And it has to end somehow. And the only way it ends is when they find out that they F around, but they haven't found out enough. This woman found out. There need to be a lot more that find out. Frankly, ICE is not trigger happy enough, given that apparently hundreds of these attempted run-over incidents have happened in like the past week. So if there's hundreds of people that have attempted to drive through ICE agents, why are there not hundreds of corpses of people who attempted and failed to run over ICE agents at the hands of the ICE agents they tried to kill? It's terrible. And I don't like that violence is a thing that has to happen, but I'm sorry. Violence is ultimately the root of all power, of all rights, and these people are violating the rights of other people. They're going directly against the most fundamental laws of the nation, and they need to be stopped by any means necessary, especially since their rhetoric is by any means necessary. The only way you counter someone who is that radical is with the same level of radicality. It's proportionality. You are unlimited psycho. You need to be treated like unlimited psycho. If you stop acting like this, maybe you'll continue to be a mother to your child. But no, you have to drive from Colorado to Minnesota, thousands of miles away, and block a bunch of police and then try to run them over. Oh, wow, you were so smart. That was such a brilliant maneuver. And why are these people not? Why are more of these people not ending up in this situation? Another thing, the guy who grabbed, apparently it was not a lethal gun, but the guy who grabbed the ICE officer's firearm, and the ICE officer shot him point blank. You moron. You try to grab a gun. That's life-threatening situation. If you're trying to take a weapon from someone, presumably you can then use that weapon against them. A lot of people who carry weapons for self-defense that do not manage them properly, shall we say, end up being maimed or killed at the hand of their own weapon. So, yeah, you grab someone's gun and they shoot you? Are you stupid? These people deserve what they get. Celebrate it. Celebrate that they get what they effing deserve. And don't call it a tragedy. It's not a tragedy. These people suck. They are the cancer of our society. If they die because they chose to do so, because they tried to make someone else die, it's just desserts. Act like a human, you get treated like a human. Act like a rabid animal, you get put down. It's simple. And do I think I'm exempt from that rule? No. But guess what I'm not doing? Driving up to Minnesota to try and run over cops. It's not that hard. You literally just have to do nothing. Oh my God. It's so amazing. All you have to do is not. Take care.